Hi. I am going to make some arancini balls today. I am killing two birds with one stone. Being on lockdown, us chefs constantly try and find things to do. And one of my chef friends, my very good friend, is doing a chef lockdown cook-off. So, and one of the dishes that we have to do this week is risotto. So I thought I'd make some arancini balls. Because I'm not a massive fan of risotto, I find it a bit boring, so at least with arancini balls it's breaded and it's fried and it's a lot nicer than just plain risotto. So what I need, I'm just going to make a base risotto and then we'll cool it and then we'll make it into balls and breadcrumb it and fry it. So yeah, I'll just get started. You don't need too much to make a base risotto at all really. I've got some risotto rice weighed out, I've got some wine, this is the only wine I've got in the house, so that one we'll have to do. An onion, some garlic, some salt and pepper, and in my pan here I've got some veg stock. I've got two veg stock cubes with some dried mixed herbs and some water. And I've got a pan on the stove just warming up, so I'm going to add a little bit of oil, just using extra virgin olive oil. And while that's heating up, I'm going to chop my onion, and you want to quite finely dice your onion. So it incorporates nice into your rice. So just chop it up however you find it easiest to do. Don't worry too much about it being perfectly shaped or squared, just chop it up as small as you can. Okay, so onions all diced up, I'm going to pop that in the pan. Sweat this off really. Sizzle away nicely. I'm going to add some salt to that. So the salt starts bringing out all the juices from the onion. Helps it cook a little bit faster. And while that's cooking, I'm going to puree some garlic. Said it before, I love garlic, so I put quite a lot in when I make things. I'm just crushing the garlic with the side of the blade with a knife, and then just going to chop it up small. Put as much or little in as you want. If you're not a big fan, don't put loads in. But I am, so I'm restraining myself on how much garlic I would actually normally put in right now. So once you've got it to quite fine, and again, turn your blade on the side and just start trying to mash the garlic under your blade to try and get it to a finer puree. The garlic burns quicker than onion does, so you want to try not to put it in too early. But just again, still sweating off the onions. And we'll add that garlic in to start getting it cooking. Should be bad if I don't say, but my sister made me a lovely new apron. Very, very nice. Reversible. So I'm going to get her to make me some more, which is really cute. Thanks, Holly. And then we're just going to cook the onions off until they're a lot softer. And then, so I've weighed out my rice. It's only recommended about 75 grams of most rice per portion for a person. It's, as a chef, when I cook at home, I find that I make huge amounts more than what I need because you're so used to cooking in big quantities, so I actually find it quite difficult when we're cooking for 2 or 3 people at a time. So when we do have family teas, there's always plenty of food. So yeah, I've weighed out my rice, ready to go in, so you can go around, if you're feeling more hungry, add some more. I'm going to add a little bit of butter in as well to my rice and garlic cooking away, just a teaspoonful. Butter makes everything so much better. Once that butter's melted, I'm going to add some wine in, like the wine cook-off as well. As I say, we're not really big drinkers in my house, so I don't have lots. All I've got is some rosé Echo Falls, so that will have to do. So I'll just splash of wine. Onions are nice and soft now. It smells good. It smells very winey at the moment, but that will cook off. And so arancini balls is basically just risotto rice balls that have then been breadcrumbed and fried, and you can eat them. You can make them with a really nice like tomato sauce as well, or you can just make a little maybe tomato chutney or garlic mayonnaise or something to dip them in when you eat them. But it's probably my favourite way to have risotto rice. I do quite like a paella, but it's not quite the same. Okay, so I'm going to just add my rice in. I've just got enough for 2 people here because my son definitely will not eat risotto because he's quite fussy. So I'm just going to add the risotto rice in. I'm just going to let that cook for a minute. And then we'll start slowly adding the stock. So with risotto, if you pour all of your stock in at once and cook it like normal rice, it'll be really wet. So you're adding a ladle full of stock at a time and letting the rice soak that up, and then add another one and let it soak it up, and it gives you a better indication of when your rice is ready as well, so you don't overcook it. And with the stock in there and the herbs in there, it gets lots of nice flavour into your rice as well. Okay, so what I'm going to do is now I'm going to just start slowly adding the stock in. So just a ladle of veg stock. You need chicken stock if you want. And then that's just going to start bubbling away, and the rice will start absorbing all the liquid that's in your pan. Just keep an eye on it. Risotto's not one that you can just wander off and leave for ages on the stove. You do kind of have to stand and stir it, and because if it catches the bottom, it can burn quite quickly if you take your eyes off it and all the liquid's gone. And so just stand on your phone out, just stand in the pan, stir it every now and again on your phone or what have you. So for my arancini balls, for when I finished, I've actually got some tomatoes slow roasting in the oven just now, and I've got some pesto and some mozzarella cheese. So I'm going to, once the risotto's cold, I'm going to add all that to it to get the flavour in. And I've also made some breadcrumbs. So you'll need some eggs, some milk and some breadcrumbs to finish your arancini balls off as well. But you can add whatever you want to it, like you can roast some butternut squash if you in the oven and add that to it, and any kind of vegetables you want really. It's totally up to you. And with this risotto as well, you don't want it to be too wet because it'll be really difficult to roll into the balls. So you do want it to really sort of absorb all the liquid. And we'll just keep going like that until the rice is almost cooked. You want, before when you take your rice off, because it keeps cooking as it cools, you want like a pinhead size part in the centre where the rice is still hard, and then the rest of it is softer because it'll cook while it's cooling, as I say. So we'll just keep going with that until the rice is ready. Okay, so my risotto's pretty much ready. I'm just going to add a little bit of mozzarella, just some grated mozzarella just now to melt into it, so I'm hoping that that'll help keep its shape once the cheese is sort of cooled down after it's melted. So just mix in that, and then all I'm going to do is add it to a tray. Like, I'm flattening it down so I want it to cool basically as quickly as possible, so the flatter it is, the quicker it'll cool. And this is like super stringy now with the mozzarella in there, not too wet, and the rice is kind of just cooked. So hands are really heavy, so excuse me. I'm just going to add this in. I'll just flatten it down. Get as much surface area as you can so that you can get it cool. And that's it for now. To be honest, now we just need to wait for it to cool down, and then we're going to add some more flavour into it. So I'm going to add a bit more cheese once it's cold, and some pesto and some of the slow roasted tomatoes that I've got in the oven, and then we'll mix all that together, and then we'll just start making it into balls. If it's quite wet, what we'll need to do is we'll need to put it back in the fridge or into the freezer for a little bit just to set the balls to make sure they're firm enough to be able to bread them, but they should be okay to be able to do from that stage really. So yeah, just awaiting it to like cool now. I'll see you on the next part. Right, so we're just going to get ready to do the next stage. The risotto rice has been in the fridge and cooling down. It's still a little bit warm, but that's fine. I'm going to add some more stuff to it now to get some flavour, more flavour into the plain rice. As I said before, I oven slow roasted some tomatoes, some little plum tomatoes with a little bit of olive oil, garlic, salt and pepper and some herbs. And then I've just chopped those up, so I'm going to just add those in. I've got some more grated mozzarella, and I'm going to just add some pesto the other day to make life a little bit easier. So I'm going to add some pesto, and I'm going to mix all that together. Just ready to shape them now really. You don't have to get your hands in this. There's no getting out with it. Get nice and messy. I'm not bothered about getting messy at all, so that's fine. I'm gonna, like, you can shape the arancini balls however you want. You can make them into little croquettes or balls, or I'm gonna make little patties so they'll be a little bit easier to cook. So you just want to take some of the mixture in your hand like this, flatten it down a little bit to make little patties. It's quite soft, so it's going to be quite tricky to bread them, but there we go. And then another one. Try and get them to similar shape just so they cook evenly. And just keep shaping them really. Okay, so I've got all my shapes of my risotto rice shaped out. But I'm going to have to be really delicate with them because they are quite soft still. So basically I've got some plain flour, some egg and some breadcrumbs. I just made those breadcrumbs myself. I just dried out some bread in the oven and then just blitzed them up. Or you can just buy them, it's up to you. So yeah, so very delicately take your risotto ball and into the flour, get a good coating because the egg then sticks to the flour. And reshape if you need to there, and then into the egg. Again, be really delicate because you don't want them to fall apart. Nice coating of egg, and then into the flour. Now, the trick is to try and always keep one hand in your egg, so one hand wet and one hand dry, and then you don't get too messy. You will get messy though. And then just use the dry part of your hand to reshape it. It's got a nice coating of breadcrumbs on it. There we go. And again, so just into your flour. I've already broken my rule and put my wet hand in my flour, so it's really easily forgotten about. But you can just wash your hands, it's fine. Again, nice coating of flour into your egg. Misshapen here, it's fine, you can just reshape them in your hand. You can double crumb them as well, which I might do if I've got enough breadcrumbs left over once I've finished them all, just to give them a bit of extra protection and a bit of extra crunch. Another one, just keep going until they're all done. Okay, so then to the last stage really, before the eating stage. So I've doubled breadcrumbs all, so they're all got a nice thick coating of breadcrumb on, and I've got a pan with some oil in, heated up already. I'm just going to shallow fry them. If you make really big ones, you'll want to finish them in the oven because they won't cook all the way through. So you might get a bit of cheese sort of leaking out, it might get a little spitty when you're cooking them, so just be careful. Just pop them in, and you see the reason why I've done them flat is because then I only have to like flip them over for once, I don't have to keep moving them in the pan over and over again. So just going to cook them until they're golden brown on both sides, and then they're ready to eat, really. That's it. It's really, it's a little bit of a faffy one to do, but it is really simple, really. It's nice and easy to do. It keeps you entertained, you can get the kids to help you as well. Again, I say if you've got a deep fat fryer at home, you can just deep fry them. Then it's even easier doing it like that, to be honest with you. So, a bit of colour on one side. Flip them over, nice and gently, not to splash. I'll probably flip them over again just to make sure that all the breadcrumbs cooked, because you've got like raw egg in there as well, so you're getting a nice crisp coating on them. I'm going to try and get as even colour on them as possible. So they cook right through. Oil at the sides. Try and get the sides cooked. Very careful doing that a lot. Pop up a little bit as well, which means it's a good indication that they're getting hot inside, because the steam inside is starting to pop the outside coating up. And then we're going to take them out. Onto the roll I've got there. Put the oil, and then you can just carry on and cook the rest until you've got a nice big pile. And again, let's say you can make like a tomato pasta sauce, chili sauce, or anything like that, that you can then sit them on and eat them as a sort of like main for your tea. Or I've made some garlic mayo, so you can just tear them apart and dip them in the mayo and eat them like that. So just carry on cooking all of them, and then you're done. That's about there. Nice and easy. And